get ready for our next bout. Peter Maniatis Promotions, Malvern Town Hall, 20th of February 2009, sponsored by Elite Cranes, Proprietary Limited, the biggest crane company in the Southern Hemisphere. Maniatis in the ring, there's left a commentary area. Come into this spot.
With the World Boxing Council Asian Boxing Council Welterweight Championship belt.
Heath Ellis coming into the ring. Looking at Heath Ellis, Stephen, entering centre ring here with WBC Asian Boxing Council fight. We've been waiting for this moment all the time.
What weight limit, Pete?
Welterweight limit. He's won some big Aussie names, including dual world champion, World champion, Michael Cassius, the hotshot welterweight champion of Australia, the Wally Olatoso, and the Shannon, the man of the night, who will see the main event tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, professional boxing, 28 fights, 15 wins, 1 draw, 6 inside distance, at 66.60 kilograms, royal blue trunks with red and white. With your Thailand's Jakkirt Suwunnalirt. And across the ring from Greenbelt, Victoria, with Dave Haggerty, managers Heath Ellis, Elio Doria, and Heath Ellis Sr., the reigning IBF Pan Pacific welterweight champion, holder of 3 Victorian professional titles, 12 bouts, 10 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss, 6 inside the distance. University student boxer at 66.50 kilograms, and to think he only turned 21 in July. Ladies and gentlemen, black trunks with a touch of red and white. He's known as the Heat, Heath Ellis.
Heath Ellis, they're looking for border strength there. That's how it leaves this weekend.
12 rounds of boxing. Here we go.
Malcolm Buller now, the referee.
Welcome to Central Gentlemen. Good luck to both the fighters. May the best man win. Shake hands now. I'm fighting at the bell. Good luck.
Gloves are coming out. Jakkirt Suwunnalirt there from Thailand, who's been in the ring with Malvern and Michael Cassius.
Your official photographer for World Boxing, Mr. Brock Ellis. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This championship time. This will be called round 1.
And the Suwunnalirt comes out straight away there and just throws out a lazy left jab just at the start proceedings. And Heath Ellis looks pretty fit, pretty strong, and pretty good at the moment there, Pete.
He does.
does. It's early on. It's a 12-round fight, so he's going to pace himself and pick his moments. It's a long time to fight 12 rounds at 21 years of age, isn't it, Stephen?
Yeah, play 3-minute rounds for this title. I'd imagine they would be. So 12 3-minute rounds, so it's a journey for both of them. Even though Suwannalirt's probably been that distance on numerous occasions. And Heath Ellis, their 10 wins, 1 for 1 loss from his 12 fights at professional level is quite an extensive record, Pete.
Yes, it is. Both boys this is a filling out process. It's like the Malvern Cup at 3,200 metres. You just look the posse up here, you see what the other person's got, you look around, and it's all about positioning yourself. It's just some nice body shots up there, some nice movement.
Yeah, getting a bit going. You're correct there with that synopsis about the first few rounds there is a feeling out the process before you start to motor into the fight, to start putting some punches on the floor, especially when you're playing the equivalent of your skills were in that regime, Peter.
The old-timers call it just having a look for a couple of rounds. And that's what he's doing. He's got a lot of old-style look about him, Heath Ellis. He's a throwback to the old fighters. Of course, his uncle was a famous Lester Ellis, the IBF junior lightweight world champion.
Certainly was. Lester, of course, had a different build to young Heath Ellis. Heath Ellis was a stocky build, a shorter build, and would appear to me to be in sort of a stronger torso. Arms very strong from Heath Ellis. Tom Bowler right hand there. Oh, Suwannalirt just sort of grinned at that one and said, "You're going to try that sort of stuff, are you?" Sort of thing. But there's nothing wrong with that. A Tom Bowler right hand can cause a lot of damage, especially if you can curl it back in around the earlobe or the side of the head. It can cause a lot of damage.
Suwannalirt's been the distance with Michael Katsidis. He's been the distance with Love Morning.
Yeah.
So he's fought Shannon McMahon, Daniel Dawson, Frank Laporto. So he's been in the ring. He's been in the ring with a lot of world potential boxers. He's had over 270 amateur fights. He's a good amateur.
Fantastic record. Think about it. Heath Ellis in the ring here and only his 13th fight up against a man at this level of skill and quality. You have to say, well, this boy he's come a long way very far.
Yeah, he's a very, very skillful fighter. Very, very strong to the torso. He's packaged beautifully from the point of view of height and weight, different body differential. Everything's coordinated with his physique. Well balanced. Yeah, very well balanced. Wild left hand there from Heath Ellis.
Yeah, very much so there. Swatting flies a bit with that one, but a wicked left hand again there. It was wicked. If that had landed, that would cause some real trauma on Suwannalirt's chin region, but just missed. But
he's a veteran himself, Tassin. He's been here on many road trips.
Yeah.
Many road trips from Bangkok to Melbourne.
Yeah, he's been a regular. There's been a few of the trainers over there been regular visitors. With their stable of fighters over the years. Comes Suwannalirt now being pushed back again there by Heath Ellis to a certain degree. Ellis coming forward and Suwannalirt defensively going back. Suwannalirt, of course, has the royal blue trunks on the white and red trim piping and windy embossed on both front and back. Of course, Heath Ellis.
Nice lead left hook there from Ellis.
Beautiful punch. And Ellis bouncing around with the black and white trunks.
Wild Ellis there.
Again, Ellis trying to unload Suwannalirt with a vicious over-the-top left hand there. His punches, when he does work up to that level with those heavier, aggressive punches, they can come from anywhere, Peter.
They can. Hurricane style.
Yeah, very much so. He uses 180 degrees of the body's shoulder range to come and throw those punches, Heath Ellis. I'm very impressed with that because his opponent never knows where they're coming from. Coming in on Suwannalirt, who's crouched down low. Suwannalirt won't, of course, change. If he's been boxing this style his whole career, he's not going to change tonight. So we can see him just crouching low, coming forward, protecting the chin, and trying to move in close enough to be able to throw some quality leather in between the gloves of Ellis. But Ellis does leave a gap there when he's defending to goad the opponent fighter to come in to try and land some leather so he can use that, he's got a massive right and left hand. He can throw hooks, crosses, jabs. Haven't seen him use the uppercut yet, but he's got a wide array of punching skills, Heath Ellis.
He certainly has, Steve. Suwannalirt now just trying to find his range here and seeing where he belongs in this fight because it's a WBC Boxing Asian Council say it's an important fight. Nice little rip there from Suwannalirt.
Heath Ellis again with that vicious left hand straight across the top of the head of Suwannalirt, who ducked in time. And he's tried to set him up with the left jab and followed up with a massive right hand. But he just hasn't been able to quite find the range at this point, Peter.
No, it's still early on in the fight. They were only in the second round and there's 12 rounds to go here, so a lot of things can happen in 12 rounds. So
can you get the feeling like Ellis can land onto those heavy punches? They're coming through it at enormous speed and strength that it would put Suwannalirt into a lot of difficulty, I think, if he was able just to land one on him. There he goes again. He's jumping into a right hand, Heath Ellis, to try and jump it in using the shoulder and the body, trying to put maximum power behind that punch. When you set yourself up like that, of course, you do telegraph it somewhat, and the opponent, in this case Suwannalirt, has been able to avoid most of that potential punishment so far.
10-9 to Ellis.
10-9 round to Ellis there. I don't agree with the call there. Been doing all the work. That could be all out for Suwannalirt, but he's a tough boy, this boy from Thailand, and as you said, a number of top quality operators in boxing, and he's an experienced campaigner, and he can probably wear a lot of punishment before he gets himself into a desperation style trouble.
Start of round 3 here. Ellis comes up, hands nice and high, well balanced. That's how you start the round. So Suwannalirt though, he's looking to start to get a bit of respect here against him. So as we say that, Ellis rips and hooks.
And gets a couple of really good quality scoring punches into the head and the side of the body, all coming. That was a double punch coming from the right hand, I think. Comes in there again with the right to their Suwannalirt. Tries to brush him off like brushing off flies.
Trying to get some type of ranging. Nice right to the body there for Suwannalirt. To Suwannalirt's credit, he hasn't looked intimidating.
Not as yet, no. He's quite good. He's an experienced campaigner. He's been probably in the ring with all types. And if you fought the top men he has in Katsinis and of course in the do, you're not going to get overawed with the young kid coming through at 21 years of age. But I don't know whether you've been watching any videos of Heath Ellis, of course. You may not have seen him before, but so far they will be a little bit concerned where that Ellis has the skills to bring punches in from angles from everywhere. That wouldn't bother a straight up and down man like Suwannalirt. Hasn't got a great deal of ring craft, but hasn't got a great deal of what they call extra territory type skills. Being able to see punches coming from various angles or being able to handle or deliver them himself seems to be very much a straight up and down fight.
Trying to land the uppercut though, Suwannalirt. He's thrown it twice now in the last 2 exchanges. He thinks Ellis is coming in, leading in, and he could walk into an uppercut. I think that's been the game plan from the blue corner.
Yes.
Coming to you from Malvern Town Hall, Stephen J. Peake,
yes,
commentator, 11 SEN.
Yes, well, that's of course, we'll be mentioning plenty to do with this fight night, of course, on 11:16 SEN, Melbourne's home of sport, Melbourne's home of boxing. And of course, plenty of debate and discussion about boxing. Of course, Peter Maniatis promotions on SEN 11:16.
Oh, nice right hand landed there.
Yes, a very nice punch, quality punch from the lad. Trying to come in low there, trying to work at the body. The ball splits them again. Suwannalirt may have increased his ratio this round somewhat.
Double left hook.
Left hook from Ellis. The second one really caused. And Suwannalirt's whinging about the canvas. Now, I tell you what, if he wants to have a whinge, if he reckons it's slippery, all he's got to do is look at his trainer. Because it's the same trainer that represented the previous
Suwannalirt just has to keep his hands up.
Oh, he nearly went down again there when Ellis came in hard, but Suwannalirt's staring at a 10-8 round at the moment. And there goes the bell, and I think that's where that round will be at, 10-8.
Good timing for Suwannalirt.
He went down.
Listen to me, when you start working off the jab,
Bathing arena. Anyway,
Let's start round 4 here.
round 4 coming up here, Pete, between this WBC Pacific title belt here. and Suwannalirt coming out of that corner that we were just criticising. He's back in ring centre, and Heath Ellis again bouncing around. He's right in the action for round 4 here. So far, we're nearly a third of the way through this 12-rounder, 12 3-minute rounds title fight. Great to see such a quality fight here at the Malvern Town Hall.
Wang Yan in the background, the WBC female middleweight world champion, enjoying what she's seeing.
Here in this near ringside, in comfortable conditions here at Malvern Town Hall, watching this bout.
Won't be so comfortable December 20 when she goes into battle, though, Steve.
Yes.
Defend her title.
Again, they're defending a title. Yes.
WBC. Charity McCurby, the WBC number 2 from Kenya.
Excellent. I'm looking forward to that big time. 20th of December, Malvern Town Hall. Just prior, but nice relaxed time to have a year just prior to Christmas. The workout away, so we can concentrate on a big Peter Maniatis Promotions fight night at Malvern Town Hall. Give ourselves a Christmas present, give your friends a Christmas present, and turn up for that big night and fill the place.
It will be a good night. Kane McKay on the undercard. Pradeep Singh from Fox 8 contender.
Yes.
Also, a host of Heath Ellis will be on the card.
Heath Ellis again, yeah.
If he gets through tonight, he'll be on the card. There'll be a number of good fighters on the undercard.
I'm looking forward to it, Pete. Looks like I'm loving every moment of tonight's fighting here tonight. And Malcolm Buller there just warning Suwannalirt there for a headshot round the back of the head, which is disallowed under the rules. Now the boys are in a tangle. This round a bit more disjointed. This 4th round hasn't been quite busy.
Nice.
Heath Ellis, that's what I say. It hasn't been busy. And Heath Ellis opens up with 3 or 4 body shots. They're coming at Suwannalirt from all over the place. He's just explosive, Heath Ellis, when he wants to be. What a nice right hand from Heath Ellis too there, trying to get that through. And then he's got an arrow of punches, Pete.
I like Ellis. He boxes along and then all of a sudden he explodes and shows his class with 3 or 4 punch combination.
That's the difference between a so-so fighter and a quality potential man on the way up to the bigger and better things who can just open up at will and cause damage. He's already put Suwannalirt on his backside once in this fight in round 3, which was a great effort, and I've been very impressed with Heath Ellis so far in this fight. He's a very experienced man who's been in the ring with a number of well-known boxing champions throughout his career. A massive crowd here tonight, ringside's packed, and the crowd are absorbed by this contest at this point. Totally absorbed by it.
Oh, nice right hand against
Beautiful
Ellis.
combination of punches there from Ellis. The left set it up, the right hand finished him off, and he goes to Bell for another Heath Ellis round. You could possibly say a improved round for Suwannalirt to a certain degree, but counteract what Ellis has in his repertoire. Ring centre round 5 of this 12 3-minute round bout for the WBC Asian title belt to welterweight division. You saw the representative there, Patrick Cusick of the WBC in the ring earlier on, and he will be here to present the belt for this prestigious title.
He's flown in from Bangkok on Wednesday morning, Stephen, so he's been here and he's enjoying Melbourne, and he's a bundle of knowledge, Patrick Cusick.
Good on him, Patrick, to be here for this, and just what you were mentioning that, again, an array of body shots from Heath Ellis around the side of the body of the cage. Suwannalirt, and Suwannalirt now sort of showboating a little bit with Heath Ellis there, saying he's not hurt.
They both poke tongues at each other.
I don't think there's much point in Suwannalirt dropping his gloves and showboating with someone as dangerous as Heath Ellis, because he'll find himself, he'll get his head knocked off if he carries on in that fashion. And again now the boys engage. Suwannalirt getting frustrated and angry with Heath Ellis at this point, I think, Peter. Frustration has started to set in because he can't break through. He did throw a big right, Suwannalirt, but Ellis hit him with even a bigger punch just prior to that.
Counter left.
A left and also a counter punch, and caused Suwannalirt some pain. Oh, threatened the right hand over the top. A Tom Bowler type right was coming, but he held it. Maybe trying to goad Suwannalirt into thinking it was coming before he answers with one of his other quality punches there. Heath Ellis is entering into the game of psychology here with Suwannalirt. He's not going to be outpsyched by the older fighter, Heath Ellis. He's going to go with him not only in the boxing situation but in the psychology stakes as well.
Look, this is a learning process for Heath Ellis. We're expecting big things from him in 2010 next year.
Yes.
And look, this is just another stage of his career that he has to get by. And going 12 rounds, we know he's had a bicep injury, which he tore in June in training, so he's been out for 5 or 6 months.
With a bicep, wasn't it?
Torn bicep, so this has been a fantastic effort just to get back in and fight for 12 rounds.
Yeah.
First up from a bicep injury.
That's a phenomenal performance. We didn't even know the kid was injured, so that speaks volumes for what he's done here tonight so far. And another straight right, which nearly landed, in fact did land, on the facial regions of Suwannalirt. Suwannalirt's bruising up a bit in the face, Peter.
He is. He's starting to bruise up, and he's really starting to get his range now, which is not good use for Suwannalirt.
Not at all. He only needs to, wicked left hand again, just grazed Suwannalirt's nostrils. If that hadn't landed, it could have been just about over. He only needs to land one of those massive punches, Heath Ellis, I believe, to cause Suwannalirt another trip to the canvas and possibly total devastation.
10-9 to Ellis for me, Steve.
Huge distractions again, of course, in the corner, and that's about all you need to do. I mean, you just that leaders, that summers, and the official cards. Well, he's done extremely well coming back from a big layoff due to that bicep injury we mentioned earlier on.
He injured his bicep sparring Dwight Ritchie, and he got it caught in between the ropes and just yanked the whole bicep out, which is unfortunate, but he's come back from it, and you learn from things like that. He appreciates it. As Ellis offloads those classy combinations.
A bit of Jeff Fennick in all of that there with the pressure pack power punching on machine gun style punching from Heath Ellis there. Very much reminded me that moment of Fennick at his best.
Well, he's got a good team behind him. Heath Ellis has got his father Neil. Here we go with the combinations again. He's got Brock Ellis' brother, does all his media, Ilio Dorio, and a host of other, Dave Haggerty, a host of other people behind
Heath Ellis one's there.
Heath Ellis won, yes.
So there's a massive entourage there supporting Heath Ellis on his way up the boxing ranks, and if he can win this title here tonight, so far he's not even the grind. The sky's the limit for the kid.
Ran on the right hand there. You see, one thing about being a young kid, you can't be careless with these seasoned pros because they're quick to counter.
They certainly are. They're just waiting for a mistake to be made by a young up-and-comer. But Suwannalirt so far in this fight, if Ellis has made any errors, Suwannalirt has not capitalised on any of them so far. Then again, I will put a rider on that, so I haven't seen Ellis hardly make a mistake.
Minimal errors.
May have rushed in, there were angels feared to tread on a couple of occasions, but won't get into criticism out of me for doing that because the kid's on the attack and he's trying to pulverise the man from Thailand. He's trying to really drive home a victory, and to do that, sometimes you do have to take the odd risk. Whoa, and over the top of the head again there. Suwannalirt went to duck down, and now showboating again. Suwannalirt in this style, dropping the gloves down and goading Ellis to come in. I don't know whether or not that's going to help his situation, though, Suwannalirt. Whether or not you're going to get anything marginally out of that style, Peter.
Mind games, Stephen, that's what he's trying to do, getting the young kid's mind.
Well, they might be trying to upset him, but as I said, at the moment, Heath Ellis is going with this bloke, not just physically, but in the psychology states. It's just as equal with the man, or if not outside him at this point in time, because Suwannalirt is frustrated with his inability to cause Heath Ellis any pain or punishment whatsoever. He cannot get him close enough to do any real damage as Heath Ellis skips him with a beautiful left hand on the jaw. And Suwannalirt again, I'm not too sure if he's spitting any blood out there. I can't see any, but by golly, he wouldn't be far away from there, where you might see some a bit of an opening there, because his jawline and mouth region have taken about 5 or 6 shots there minimum so far in this fight. There's been a bit of power behind him.
This has been a good learning curve for Ellis, though. He's going to learn a hell of a lot fighting a fighter like Suwannalirt and going 12 rounds. You cannot put a price on the experience you learn fighting tonight. 10-9 to Ellis.
Certainly, just for Johnny Mills, you can read your mind before I ever get the scores written down.
Robert Marinelli up in Clayton.
Marinelli, of course. Yep. Here we go for round 7. Coming up, we're more than now just after the halfway mark here in this bout. Ellis again working in the body of Suwannalirt. Starts the round off again, putting some points on the board.
That's what Ellis starts. He finishes what he starts, and a good fighter does that.
Excellent stuff from Heath Ellis as Suwannalirt pokes out the left hand. Ellis rushing in with the right, trying to cause damage to Suwannalirt. Just fell forward a bit there. Again with a crunching right, but he telegraphed it, which allowed Suwannalirt time to move out. A little bit of a slight mark or a welt was there on the side of Heath Ellis's left eye. Nothing to be worried about, of course, just a slight welt, a mouse sweep.
Oh, nice left hand lead. Short right hand there from Ellis.
Oh, yes, it was a stinging punch. What a quick punch. He nearly missed on this. Oh! It worked in underneath, and I think it caught the jaw of Suwannalirt. Whoa! And Ellis answers him with a bit of showboating as well, and just saying, well, if you're going to dance, I'll dance with you.
Was that the tango or two-step?
So that was a little bit of two-step action from both of them there, but I don't know whether you get any points for that, Pete.
No, you definitely don't get any points, but Ellis did get some points. He goes, rapid, quick combinations there before.
Did he ever? You see, Suwannalirt, unfortunately, the part of his career he's in, he doesn't have those skills. He no longer has those type of skills. So, what's frustrating for an older fighter like a Suwannalirt,
the old bull,
the
up
old
against
pro,
a young bull.
Against a young, quick, intelligent kid like Heath Ellis. Heath Ellis has got the manoeuvring and the skills to be able to get repertoire punches in at a fast, rapid pace. Suwannalirt gets frustrated, he can no longer do that. So what can he do but showboat and possibly try and goad the fighter into dangerous territory? Having an Irish jig or a dance in the middle of the ring doesn't really help your cause. And again, some more quality punches from Heath Ellis. I mean, Suwannalirt might say, well, he didn't hurt me, you know, I can drop the gloves and showboat and carry on, but at the end of the day, Heath Ellis just put more score on the board. And you, Mr. Suwannalirt, you need to try and do the same. You need to get some heavy artillery going in there to cause this man something to worry about.
Needs to get busy, Suwannalirt. He seems to smile when he gets hit, but each time you smile, Ellis is scoring points and putting those rounds in the bag.
That's the point. And Suwannalirt always has seen a lot of dancing and a lot of smiling, but we haven't seen as much leather work as we like to see. And again, he drops the gloves to open the head region up to Ellis, trying to goad him into dangerous territory. The trouble is, when Ellis does get in there, he's so quick, he's in and out quickly that Suwannalirt still doesn't cause any damage.
I've been impressed with Ellis here tonight, Stephen.
Oh, hugely impressed, given what you've told me. I didn't know he was injured so prior to this fight. Come back from a bicep injury 5 months out, this is enormous.
Another round to Ellis.
Yes, well, I better get to my scorecard because
He's been impressive, young Ellis.
Miles ahead of his opponent at this point.
Class with a capital C here tonight, Stephen.
Very, very strong. You can see that young Ellis is a man on a mission, that he loves the sport, loves what he's doing, and you can see he trains hard, that he lives for the sport, loves the sport, and that all comes out. He exudes positive vibes in the ring, Peter.
He does, and he's got a good team behind him, though. It's important, you must have a good team.
You've got to have a good team,
a supportive team, and he's got that, so he's a lucky boy.
He is fortunate from that point of view, but you've also got to have, you can have a good team, but if your fighter is suffering doubts about his skills or ability, then he's not going to go far no matter who's there. But if you've got a boy who's so exuberant, so positive and confident in himself, in his skills and strength, then the whole combination of factors, Peter, leads to success.
Ellis will be seen action again December 20th.
Yes,
against Ashton Kubay, the tough Indonesian.
Yeah, well, he needs fights.
He needs him on a regular basis.
He needs to be in the ring fighting regularly to hone his skills and to keep learning new manoeuvres and to get himself ready for further quality fighting, you could say, whatever, top-notch fighting here in Australia and elsewhere for his future prognosis. Suwannalirt now again looking for, trying to goad Ellis to get in, this time dropping the left hand down and the right arm raised, looking for a straight right situation to happen, but Suwannalirt just not in. You notice how he stays back, he's just a bit too far back to hold him before he starts an attacking manoeuvre to do any damage, because he's got an area of room to rush in, which time Heath Ellis will either pick him off or move out of that territory.
That's because he doesn't want to be in a kill zone with Ellis. Once you're in that kill zone, he could run into those rapid hooks and uppercuts that Ellis throws, and the wild right hands.
You could call that area in boxing in the Bermuda Triangle, but step into it and you can be devastated.
Traumatised.
Oh.
Iced.
Total destruction of weights. And you've given the reason why Suwannalirt won't just move in that extra foot. he would be concerned as to the strength of Heath Ellis at this point.
Well, he's felt his power.
He doesn't like it. It's been devastating for him.
He was dropped in the 3rd round.
Yes. And he's been fortunate so far, I believe, that he hasn't been dropped since. Ellis has thrown some vicious left hooks, right crosses, some real good body shots or whatever. He could have, that if a couple of them, if they hadn't landed flush, would have caused just one of the desperation trouble. Oh, over the top right hand from Ellis. Then again from Ellis, but still just the top bowler left there, just missed with them. There was a couple of big punches in there coming over the top, but a bit frustrating there for Heath.
Another round to Ellis, though.
Another round, but can't seem to get no doubt about that. And both of these Thai boys have been and they've been able to absorb pain and punishment, but they haven't been able to upgrade the situation for themselves to go on more of an attacking basis.
Look, it's been an impressive night of boxing here at Malvern Town. Terry Teramanis has made a name for himself with a 1st round knockout. We've seen Dane Campbell, he iced Chris Waratini.
Dane Campbell is a man.
He sent him in a goo-goo land tonight.
He did do that. Gave him a crushing blood nose as well as a knockout situation.
There's no situation where knockouts, Stephen. It's basically black and white. You're out.
Yes, it is.
You're in the lap of the gods.
You are. He blood in his nose. You saw Warren Mitro with the presentation at that time with the cotton wool shoving into that nostril to try and stem the flow of blood. He goes, Sarah Mitro went very low there, extremely low, to attempt to do some damage there, but Ellis just fobbed off those punches.
To Suwannalirt's credit, he's always trying things, and he's been game here tonight. He's durable.
He is durable
and experienced, and plenty of heart. A lot of fighters would have stayed down after the first knockdown in the 3rd round.
He could have taken the easy way out, but he hasn't done that. He's decided to do the best he can. He's a dead set professional, this bloke from Thailand. Well, when you've been in the ring with those big names, Kapsidis and do, obviously you're not a bloke who just lies down.
No.
You're a bloke who puts his heart and soul into his boxing and gives it all he's got.
He prides himself in his performance. If he did and he could have stayed down in the 3rd round, he would have been checking through customs now. Heading back to Bangkok.
Yes.
Maybe doing a bit of duty-free shopping all the way through.
Yeah. But he's not that type of individual, Pete. He comes from a strong camp.
And prides himself in his play.
There's a lot of pride there and a lot of respect. So they're going to make sure that everything is done correctly as far as their presentation in the ring. Your promotions, Pete.
Thank you, Stephen.
They wanted to come back. They wanted to be regarded as fighters that have your respect to fight here in the Malvern Town Hall in Victoria. And again, Suwannalirt now trying to stalk Ellis to a certain degree and trying to just slip forward a bit more to try and put pressure on Heath Ellis. Some more pressure he's trying to apply here in round 9.
This has been a close round for Suwannalirt.
Yeah, Suwannalirt slipped him in there. He did point to the ground and said he slipped.
But Ellis, this is a big effort from Ellis because he's still keeping up the intensity after being out of the ring for 6 months with a torn bicep.
No doubt about that. Bouncing punches on Suwannalirt's flattened nose. He's already got a flattened nose. And Ellis has never been a bit flattened. Thinking of the 10-9 point.
Yes, 10-9 points. He did do enough to win around Suwannalirt, but he was a lot closer.
To come up.
This is a main event in itself.
In itself has been phenomenal. Everybody in the ring centre or ring in the centre here tonight at Malvern Town Hall has got more than value for money, Pete, so far, with a bonus fight coming up virtually.
Well, it's a tough economy out there, Stephen. If you get people to commit with $50, well, when you go to the fish and chip shop and you put over $10, you want $10 worth of fish and chips.
Quality fish, Pete.
Same with the boxing. You put in $50, you want $50 worth.
Quality fight.
And they are getting $50 worth here.
They've already had it, Pete, when you've seen some of the results here tonight, some of the knockouts and whatever. And plus, this fight virtually heading towards a distance fight of 12 rounds. And the quality of it, we've already got more than $50 worth for those in the bleachers. A lot more than their values worth. Oh, Heath Ellis again swiping a left hand. Just missed the jaw of Suwannalirt, and there it was a sweeping type punch. Oh, and a big right hand from Ellis there. Just grazed the Suwannalirt somewhat. He's got the capacity, and Suwannalirt knows it, to cause some damage and do it quickly without notice.
He has.
Bouncing around there, Ellis, but he likes to come in fairly long and straight on. The punches come from all directions. That's the variation in his fighting style. Again moves in. He's got a right hand, Tombola right there to a certain degree. Hasn't had much success with it, but it's causing Suwannalirt some discomfort in terms of the psychological aspect. But
well, he knows if it lands, it will do damage.
yes, so he's got to be aware of it. So that's why I think he's also a bit concerned about getting in super close, like we were talking about during this fight. Suwannalirt says to Ellis, "You come into my territory." That sort of offer, but Ellis will not succumb to that. He will fight his fight and try and make Suwannalirt to come to him how he wants him to be served up. Oh, another sweeping right down the left. Sorry, Heath Ellis was too far back there when he threw that. He would have known that he was going to have any prospects of success with that particular left hand Tombola type style punch that he was trying to land on. Yeah, coming in there of Suwannalirt. See what he was trying to do, but he needed to be half a foot closer to land in the correct fashion.
Ellis is 3 rounds away from the WBC Asian Boxing Council. What must be going through his mind? He could just about smell it now, Stephen.
He could spell victory here. You can think, well, he's still going on the attack though. One thing you've got to give him credit for, he hasn't decided to lock up the shop and fight defensively from now on into the finish and see the fight out. He's decided to give himself and the public the benefit of seeing whether he can demolish Suwannalirt in these upcoming 2 rounds from now on.
Suwannalirt needs a knockout. Another 10-9 rounds to Ellis. You take him away as they come, Stephen. He just wants to see the belt around his waist, whatever way
he can get it.
He will get it. You don't want to be taking any unnecessary risks.
Oh no, he won't do that, I don't think. But I still think he's got the ability here to land one of those big punches, Pete, if you can get the accuracy. Oh, what a combination again of the jabs straight into Suwannalirt through his defences and more punches to rattle the benches.
Round 11 here, the WBC Boxing Council title, and it's a green belt, very similar to WBC World Title belt.
Very much so, and it's a welterweight division. And Patrick Cusick is here at ringside to reward it, Pete, the big president of the WBC Asia division.
Yes, Percy flew in from Bangkok on Wednesday morning.
Well, that's a big thing to see happen. The number one man coming up. He hasn't had a great deal of work to do, Malcolm, in the last 5 or 6 rounds. So the boys have been
very professional and both active well, and just wanted to box and get on with things.
There haven't been much of a tangle. The boys, they're not the tangling type of fighters. They don't tie each other up regularly. They both, Suwannalirt likes to keep his range, and Ellis, of course, loves to be able to box. So there hasn't been any negative stuff to write home about at all, Pete.
Ellis, I'm sure he wants to see a knockout here. He'd love to win by a knockout, but bottom line is, as long as he's got the belt around his waist and he can sleep with the belt tonight, I think it's going to put a smile on his face and his team's face.
I mean, to finish the year off with a belt of that significance after a shocking injury, that is a big milestone. It means that he can look forward now to the next, whatever it is, 10 or so years of quality boxing at the upper echelon level, Peter.
That's 30 or 40 fights, Steve.
Yes, and he can do it too.
He can.
Judging on what I've seen previously tonight, this boy is a class fighter.
He can fight for a world title, Steve.
He could easily. Quite easily.
He can fight for a world title.
Yep.
He's got all the tools there. I first saw him as a 12-year-old.
Yes.
Sparring Mick O'Malley and Tony Pat.
Oh, there you go, 9 years ago.
9 years ago.
Incredible development. Some big fights on the schedule. Heath Ellis coming up in the future.
Nice fight combinations there again from him. He works the body well and he finishes at the head. Good fighters do that, Steve.
Yes, up and down, like playing a piano from the left to right.
Oh, there's big fights there for There's for Tyon Akiki, there's Sam Collinban, there's Wally Amatoso.
Yes.
There's some big fights there.
If you can go through that, the group of those boys next year, that would be another step upwards, Pete. Oh, well, a little bit of showbaiting again from our friend Suwannalirt there with the right hand, as if he's beginning to wind up into some sort of big tombola or uppercut situation, but nothing came of it. And Ellis again walks away with the points again in that round. There's no boxing promotion in Victoria, Peter Maniatis, and everything goes beautifully for this big fight right here. The place is packed with rafters.
It's been a great night, Stephen, and the main event's yet to come.
Yes, well, we're just waiting for that with bated breath here. We're coming to the 12th and final round of this fight. Heath Ellis and Jakkirt Suwunnalirt there from the Thailand's boy in the royal blue trunks, red and white piping. He throws out that jab again, but Heath Ellis, of course, in the black trunks with white piping again. A little bit of a technique here. Suwannalirt, I think, well, it doesn't look too bad, not tired as such, but got to be careful. They're not a bit sloppy towards the finish. But Heath Ellis, 12 3-minute rounds, and with a big bicep injury out for 5 months, and as fresh as a daisy in this 12th round.
That's a credit to his conditioning coach and his work. Dave Haggerty at Tarneit, team of destruction, and Johnny Walker and Chris Myers and all the sparring partners that have prepared him for this round.
Beautifully prepared, especially with 12 3-minute rounds. Everybody knows how tough it is. Tough sport, boxing, to hold your hands up for 3 rounds, much less 12.
Also, Andrew Woodall is another conditioning person that fought under Ray Giles or Ray Stiles, I think, or Leo Berry in the 80s.
And that Heath again, oh, and the flips up a left hand, right hand then, sorry, onto the forehead of Suwannalirt to try and get him to break that tangle.
Ellis trying to finish it off here.
And that Suwannalirt saying, I think the punches up, pal, and the stomach's up this way, but I didn't think there was anything too low there. Boys just eyeing each other off the last stanza of this final round. Malcolm Buller there pushing them to get the break again. Heath Ellis dancing and trying to right hand, that missed for him. Flashing white gloves of Heath Ellis there. Again misses. Rim shots just to let him know it's around. Again, Malvern tries to get them to break. We're getting a few more clinches now, Pete, until the last round, because you'd expect a bit of
fatigue.
Yes, you'd expect that. Nice flip on the back of the head to Suwannalirt. No points there, no for me. But I think the fight's now going to... It's good Suwannalirt's gone the distance. We've got to give him credit. He's been resolute, and Ellis is pursuing him there again. Bounced one, maybe just touched the forehead. Suwannalirt now trying a little bit of cagey showboating, but I don't think it means a hell of a lot at this point in time.
This has been a very good performance tonight from Heath Ellis. We've seen his progression, and what we're going to see now is an international fighter.
No doubt about that. Very much a boy who can step up to international fights. I've seen here tonight. And there goes the bell. Extensive victory there. You expect coming away with Heath Ellis. Once judges
get shut out to Ellis.
Should be a shutout, and should well be.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a unanimous points decision. Judges Andrew Campbell and Anita Williams both had it 120-1-7. Peter Flaherty 117, there's 117 to 111. Ladies and gentlemen, your new WBC Asian Welterweight champion.